Hearing loss. After 60, new techniques and hidden triggers. You've never considered. For many people, hearing loss feels like something that just happens with age. But the truth is, while some hearing decline is natural, much of it is influenced by lifestyle, diet, environment, even how you think and breathe. Hearing loss is not always about loud sounds or genetics. It can be worsened or improved by how you move, what you eat, how you manage stress, and how you interact with the world. In this video, we'll share 20 surprising science-backed strategies that most people overlook. No gimmicks, no repetition, just practical everyday tools that help protect your hearing, starting today. Let's begin with 5 fresh habits and exercises that stimulate hearing naturally and restore lost awareness of sound. Part 1. Unexpected ways to stimulate and support hearing naturally. These methods don't require devices or medication. They're about gently training your body, breath, and attention to reconnect with sound and sharpen what you still have. 1. Practice humming to reset ear pressure and nerve sensitivity. Humming creates gentle vibrations in your sinuses and auditory pathways. It stimulates the vagus nerve, supports middle ear drainage, and increases internal awareness of tone. What to do? Sit comfortably, close your mouth, and hum deeply for 5 to 10 minutes, twice a day. Focus on the vibration in your jaw, throat, and ears. This helps reduce tension, improve resonance, and train your brain to detect subtle frequencies. 2. Walk barefoot on natural surfaces. It improves hearing balance. Your ears don't just hear, they also help you balance. Walking barefoot, especially on grass or sand, stimulates nerve endings that feed balance information to the brain, including the inner ear. What to do? Spend 5 to 10 minutes daily walking barefoot on safe, natural surfaces. Focus on the feeling under your feet. This sensory input strengthens your vestibular system, which is closely connected to hearing clarity and confidence. 3. Use the name and sound method for ambient awareness. Many people with hearing loss begin to ignore background sounds, but selective awareness helps the brain prioritize what matters. What to do? Sit in a quiet room. Close your eyes. Try to identify 5 to 10 different sounds and mentally name each one. Fan, car, bird, ticking clock. Do this daily for 5 minutes. Over time, your brain becomes better at filtering and prioritizing sounds, improving comprehension in noisy settings. 4. Gently massage around your ears to release tension and stimulate flow. Tension in the scalp, neck, and jaw can reduce circulation to the auditory system and increase muffled hearing. What to do? Use your fingertips to massage around the ears in small circles. Move to the temples, the back of the jaw, and the base of the skull. Do this for 2 to 3 minutes daily, especially after screen time or phone use. It improves lymphatic flow and reduces auditory fatigue. Practice slow, nasal breathing. It reduces ear inflammation. Mouth breathing dries out inner tissues and increases sinus pressure, which can indirectly affect ear health. Nasal breathing promotes nitric oxide production, improving circulation and reducing inflammation. What to do? Breathe in and out through your nose slowly for 3 to 5 minutes, several times a day. Do this especially when stressed, walking, or falling asleep. It's simple but powerful, and supports both hearing and mental clarity. Hearing loss is not only about age, it's about awareness of your body, your soundscape, and your patterns. These gentle tools are like physical therapy for your ears. Subtle, safe, and surprisingly powerful. Even if hearing loss has already begun, you can still shape how fast it progresses and how well your brain adapts to it. Part 2. What to eat for healthy hearing. Surprising nutrients and habits that help your ears are small, but they're part of a complex system that includes nerves, blood flow, hormones, and your brain. That's why what you eat, and how consistently you eat it, matters more than you might think. This part isn't about miracle cures. It's about giving your ears the nutrients and internal environment they need to work at their best and resist damage as you age. Here are 5 fresh strategies based on current research and real-world results. 1. Add choline-rich foods to support auditory nerve transmission. Choline is a lesser-known nutrient that supports brain and nerve function, including how sound is processed. It also helps reduce inflammation and supports cell membrane repair in the inner ear. What to do? Eat more choline-rich foods like eggs, especially the yolks, Brussels sprouts, salmon, and chicken liver. Just 1 egg provides about 30% of your daily choline needs. Choline is especially helpful for people who struggle with word recognition, not just volume. 2. Include polyphenol-rich fruits. They protect delicate inner ear structures. Polyphenols are plant compounds with powerful antioxidant effects. They reduce inflammation in the cochlea and may protect against age-related hearing decline. What to do? Focus on dark-colored fruits, blueberries, blackberries, pomegranates, and grapes. Eat 1 to 2 servings per day, ideally fresh or frozen, not juice. Pair them with healthy fat, like yogurt or nuts, to improve absorption. 3. Eat seaweed and iodine-rich foods to support thyroid and ear health. Your thyroid regulates metabolism, blood flow, and nerve energy, all of which influence your ears. Iodine deficiency has been linked to fatigue, tinnitus, and poor sound discrimination. What to do? Add small amounts of seaweed, like nori or wakame, iodized salt, cod, or dairy to your weekly diet. Be mindful not to overdo it. Too much iodine can also cause imbalance. A little goes a long way. If you have thyroid issues, work with your doctor to fine-tune iodine intake safely. 4. Use turmeric and black pepper together, a natural combination that may protect hearing. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound with anti-inflammatory and neuroprotective properties. When combined with black pepper, its absorption increases significantly. What to do? Add a pinch of turmeric and a dash of black pepper to soups, eggs, or tea. Curcumin helps protect against oxidative damage, one of the root causes of gradual hearing decline. This combo also supports cognitive clarity and mood, which indirectly benefit communication. 5. Avoid artificial sweeteners. They may alter nerve signaling in the auditory pathway. Emerging research suggests that certain artificial sweeteners, like aspartame, may interfere with neurotransmitters, including those involved in hearing and balance. What to do? Limit use of diet sodas, sugar-free gums, and processed low-sugar snacks. Choose natural alternatives like stevia, raw honey in moderation, or simply reduce sweetness altogether. Many people report clearer thinking and improved inner ear balance after reducing artificial additives. You don't need exotic foods or complicated diets. You need real, whole foods, eaten consistently in ways that nourish not just your ears, but the systems that support them. Start simple. 1 egg a day, some berries in your breakfast, a turmeric pinch in your soup. These small actions nourish your inner ear and give you the best chance of preserving the sounds you love most. Part 3. Transform your sound environment. How to hear better. Without increasing volume, sometimes the problem isn't that your hearing is gone. It's that your environment is working against you. Echoes, background noise, and cluttered spaces create confusion, strain, and exhaustion for your brain, even if you have only mild hearing loss. The good news? You can change your space, not your ears, and improve how much you hear and understand each day. Here are 5 powerful environmental and behavioral shifts that support clearer, calmer hearing. 1. Use soft furnishings to reduce echo and reverb in your home. Hard floors, bare walls, and minimal furniture reflect sound, making it harder to distinguish speech, especially in large or high-ceilinged rooms. What to do? Add rugs, curtains, cushions, and wall art to living spaces. These materials absorb sound and reduce echo. Avoid speaking in empty rooms or tiled spaces. If possible, move to a carpeted area when having important conversations. If you wear hearing aids, a soft environment can instantly reduce distortion. 2. Create a hearing zone at home, your go-to space for conversation. Having a consistent, quiet space for calls or meaningful conversations removes unnecessary strain and builds confidence. What to do? Choose a well-lit corner of your home with minimal background noise, away from traffic, kitchen noise, or electronics. Keep a comfortable chair and low table there, and let family members know it's the best spot to talk clearly. Use this space for doctor calls, video chats, or reading out loud. It trains your brain to associate the space with focused listening. 3. Use directional lighting to support lip reading and visual cues. Good hearing isn't just audio, it's visual. Facial expressions, lip movements, and gestures all support comprehension, especially with partial hearing loss. What to do? Position lamps or overhead lights to illuminate faces clearly, without shadows. During dinner, move seats to face people directly. Avoid backlighting, e.g., sitting with a window behind you, which puts faces in shadow and reduces your visual support. 4. Eliminate stacked sounds. Avoid overlapping devices in the same space. Your brain can only process so many sound sources at once. When a TV, radio, phone, and conversation compete for attention, your auditory system becomes overwhelmed. What to do? Turn off devices not in use. Don't leave background noise on for company if you're also trying to listen. If you enjoy music or TV while reading, use subtitles or turn the volume very low, or pause it during conversation. Be mindful of kitchens or open floor plans where appliances and voices blend together. 5. Use hearing-friendly tech settings. Optimize, don't just amplify. Modern devices often have built-in tools to support hearing, but most people don't use them. Better settings can mean less strain. What to do? Enable dialogue enhancement mode on your TV or streaming apps. It raises speech volume without increasing background noise. On your smartphone, use live caption or sound amplifier features, especially during speakerphone calls or video playback. In online meetings, like Zoom, ask for captions to be enabled. It helps everyone, not just those with hearing loss. You don't always need louder sound. You need smarter sound. You can create spaces and habits that support your ears instead of challenging them. And the result is less frustration, more clarity, and renewed confidence. Even if your hearing isn't perfect, your home and your routines can be tuned to help you hear better. Longer. Part 4. Hearing and mental resilience. How to stay confident, social, and emotionally strong. Hearing loss isn't just physical. It affects how we feel, how we relate to others, and how we see ourselves. It can make you question your intelligence, your social skills, even your identity. But here's the truth. You are not defined by your ears. You are defined by how you respond, adapt, and keep showing up. In this part, we'll share 5 emotional and mindset strategies that help you stay confident, expressive, and connected, even with imperfect hearing. 1. Name your frustration, then reframe it into action. Bottling up your feelings leads to resentment, withdrawal, and self-doubt. Naming your emotions gives you power over them, and choosing action gives you momentum. What to do? If you feel ashamed, say it out loud or write it down. I feel frustrated because I couldn't follow today's conversation. Then follow it with a reframe. Next time, I'll ask to sit closer. Or, I'll bring my phone amplifier. This habit turns emotional fatigue into constructive steps forward. 2. Build your hearing team. You're not meant to manage this alone. You don't have to figure it all out yourself. A supportive circle, even just 2 to 3 people, can make a huge difference in how you feel and what you do. What to do? Tell trusted people. Sometimes I struggle to hear clearly. It helps when you speak directly to me. Invite a friend or family member to help with doctor visits or tech setups. Consider joining a hearing support group, online or in person. Hearing others' stories reduces isolation and increases courage. 3. Learn phrases that help you advocate without embarrassment. You have every right to hear clearly. But you also have the right to ask for help. Kindly, firmly, and without apology. What to do? Practice these short phrases. Would you mind speaking a little slower? Could you please repeat that last part? It's easier for me to understand you face to face. Say them confidently. Repeat them often. Advocacy becomes easier the more it's used. 4. Redefine silence. Not as loss, but as space. Many people fear silence because it reminds them of what's fading. But silence can also be sacred, peaceful, restful. Not every moment has to be filled with sound. What to do? Spend 10 minutes a day in intentional silence, not out of lack, but as healing. Use that time to journal, breathe, pray, or simply observe. This trains your mind to feel empowered in stillness, not afraid of it, and reduces anxiety around hearing loss. 5. Celebrate how far you've come, not just what you've lost. It's easy to focus on what's getting harder. But your story is not just decline. It's adaptation, growth, and resilience. What to do? Write down 5 things you still do well, with or without perfect hearing. Notice what's getting easier with practice. Navigating social events, using captions, managing your tech. You're not falling behind. You're adjusting, evolving, and showing up with strength. Hearing loss is a chapter, not the whole story. You are not invisible. You are not broken. You are learning new ways to listen and still be heard. The most powerful thing you can do isn't to fight hearing loss. It's to stay engaged with life, with others, and with yourself. If this video helped you feel less alone and more empowered, like it, comment with one strength you're proud of, and share it with someone who may be going through the same journey. We hear you, and we're with you. See you in the next video.